Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shaylin, and in today's video, I'm bringing you babes a winter wardrobe essentials video. Now, if you are the girly that has been trying to build a capsule wardrobe for the winter, you're not gonna wanna miss this one because I'm gonna be sharing with you babes my must-have items in my winter wardrobe. If I have these items in my wardrobe, baby, I will never run out of things to wear. And if that is you, girl, let's get into it. The first item that I wanna get into is a long sleeve t-shirt. I think long sleeve t-shirts are absolutely essential in the winter because they're going to keep you warm. They're perfect for layering or just wearing on their own. This one is my favorite one of all time, and it is by Skims. It is from the Cotton collection. This is in the shade Marble. I definitely recommend picking up your neutral tones such as white, gray, blacks. That way you will constantly be able to mix and match these with different things in your wardrobe. Long sleeve t-shirts can be layered under cardigans, they can be layered under blazers, they can be layered under jackets, under sweaters, they can be paired with jeans, they can be paired with trousers, they can be paired with so many different things. So this is absolutely an essential to have in your winter wardrobe. I definitely recommend going for a higher quality one. That way you'll have one in your wardrobe that'll last you some time instead of having to replace it every 3 to 5 wears. So definitely recommend the one from Skims. Absolutely obsessed with these long sleeve shirts. Next item is a mock neck. I absolutely love mock necks. This is gonna add a little bit more chicness to your look. You can easily pair this with trousers for in the office. You can pair with jeans for a more relaxed casual look. I absolutely just love the chicness of a mock neck. And to me personally, anything that's high neck just gives winter. So absolutely obsessed with this one. And it is another Skims purchase. When I'm telling y'all Skims is my go-to for basics, it is literally my go-to for basics. And I love this one in particular because it is from the Skims Soft Smoothing collection. And if you guys are not familiar with that collection, it is a buttery soft type of material. So this looks a bit more dressy than the cotton t-shirt that I just shared with you babes. So having this in your wardrobe is going to allow you to be able to elevate any look just because of the material of this. I love wearing these in the office. I love wearing these outside of the office. Again, sticking to our neutral tones, okay? Our blacks, our whites, our creams, our beiges. That is what's really going to keep you having a wardrobe of things that you can constantly mix and match without people noticing that you're wearing the same thing over and over again. I know a lot of people like to think that neutrals and basics are boring, but when you're building a capsule wardrobe, I definitely recommend leaning into your basic neutral colors. The next category is thick sweaters. And when I say thick sweaters, girl, I mean thick. We are in the winter, and if you are like me, you live on the East Coast where we actually get cold climates, then you are definitely going to need a thick sweater. I have two sweaters that I want to share with you babes because they are two different styles that I believe you should have. So first up, we have this crew neck version, and as you can see, it's a very thick, heavyweight material. Of course, if I can't link the exact sweaters down below, I will link something similar for you babes. So I love having a crew neck. It's a little bit more dressed down, a little bit more casual, but I also love having a high neck, a turtleneck, okay? Like I said, a turtleneck is going to scream winter every time, and I just love how chic and elevated they look. It's pretty much giving I'm covered, all you see is face, and I'm given with just this face, baby. You don't gotta see nothing but this face, and it's eaten down. This one is actually from Abercrombie, a nice thick, heavy material. I like having these in my collection because there are some days where I don't really want to wear a coat. I just want to chuck on a sweater, layer underneath, and go. So definitely recommend investing in high quality pieces because these sweaters I have both had for 2 years now, and they both still look really good, and I'm still getting a ton of wear out of them. As you can see, they are in this gorgeous neutral tones again that we have. This one is in sort of like a taupey color, and then we also have like a gray tone. Again, the ability to mix and match these colors with any and everything in my wardrobe. The next style of top that we're gonna get into is cardigans. And I know what you're thinking, isn't cardigan considered outerwear? Not in the winter for me, girl, okay? In the winter, a cardigan is a top, okay? And I would definitely recommend going with a thicker knit cardigan. I just personally decided to share this one because this is the newest one to my collection, and it's from Target. It's super affordable, super warm, super cozy, but I definitely recommend a cardigan. And me personally, I like to wear cardigans as tops in the winter. It is a great way to layer, look sophisticated, look chic. You can also really dress cardigans down as well. I've been loving pairing cardigans with trousers and a pair of sneakers for a more business casual type of look, but I still look really chic and sophisticated. I absolutely love this one from Target because I love the way it looks completely buttoned up. I just love the neckline on it. I definitely could have went a size down. This isn't a size small, but I feel like if I got an extra small, it would fit me a little bit better. So definitely recommend sizing down if you plan to wear your cardigan as a top, unless you prefer that oversized look. But definitely love wearing cardigans as tops in the winter, again, because a cardigan's job is to keep you warm, and when it's cold outside, you definitely want pieces that are going to keep you warm. A cardigan is also super versatile for in and outside of the office, so I really love having these in my collection. I never thought I would be a cardigan girly, you guys. I used to hate cardigans, and now I'm obsessed with them. I just have so many different styles, so many different colors. Definitely recommend adding cardigans to your winter wardrobe, and these also work really well in the spring, in the summer, and in the fall, because sometimes if it is a little bit of a chillier day or you work in a colder office, it's always great to have a cardigan that you can just chuck on. The first pair of bottoms should come at no surprise. It is a pair of denim. I absolutely love denim all year round, but of course we have to bring denim into the winter, and for me personally, I do typically go in with a little bit of a darker denim. I either stick with like a true blue medium wash like this. Actually, I wouldn't really call this like a true blue. I would say it's a little bit on the deeper side. These are a medium wash denim. They are from Levi, and these are just like the perfect denim for winter in my opinion. It's just like that good in between of having just like a blue denim that goes with everything, but still adding that darkness to kind of give more of a winter vibe. So I'm obsessed with these denim jeans. Of course, they give more of a vintage slouchy look, which I personally have been loving more on my body type than a more fitted high-waisted pair of jeans. These are the Levi 501 jeans. I just think they're super flattering. I love the way they fit. I also love the fact that you can get Levi's in a shorter length. So if you are a shorter girl like myself, then definitely recommend a pair of Levi's. Of course, we know Levi's will last you years, so I think it's super important to invest in a pair of denim that fit your particular style. Me personally, I'm not super into cut up denim, especially in the winter, girl. It's cold. Ain't nobody got time to be walking around with holes in their jeans, because I feel like that defeats the purpose. But love me a good pair of denim. You can even opt for a black pair of denim, a dark gray pair of denim. I just personally prefer to usually stick to my deeper denims when it comes to the winter. And of course, we know that denim can be dressed up and down. You can dress it up with a pair of heels, or you can dress it down with some sneakers. I love the versatility that denim brings, and absolutely you have to have a good pair of jeans for the winter. The next item should come at no surprise, because I have been absolutely obsessed with trousers. At first, I only had trousers in my wardrobe for work, but the older I've become, the more I've fallen in love with styling and wearing trousers outside of the office. When I tell y'all this has literally become a personality, these trousers have become a personality. Since it is the winter, I definitely recommend going in with a thicker pair of trousers. We all know there's different variations, different materials when it comes to trousers. I definitely recommend investing in a nice high quality pair, whether that be wool or some sort of thicker material. That way on colder days, you don't have to worry about the wind or anything feeling like it's coming straight through your pants. I love these ones from Aritzia. These are the Lara pants. They're more of a low-waisted fit, and I love that they have that little cuff detailing at the bottom. I think it's super flattering. I love having pieces in my wardrobe that can be worn in the office and outside of the office. And like I told you, babes, I've definitely been wearing trousers outside of the office. You can easily dress trousers up. You can dress them down. They're just such a versatile pant that you absolutely need in your wardrobe. But 100% for the winter, definitely recommend investing in a thicker quality pair. The next category of item that you absolutely need is a sweatsuit, and a sweatsuit to me is just in a category of itself. I am truly a cozy girl at heart. I love being comfy. I love being cozy, and sometimes in the winter, girl, it is just too cold to be trying to think of an outfit, and you just need you a cute little two-piece set to throw on, and I absolutely love wearing sweatsuits. I think it's a great way to look put together without having to put much thought and effort into it. Pretty much if you accessorize a sweatsuit in the right way, you're gonna look chic, you're gonna look sophisticated, you're gonna look like you tried. And I just think it's super important to find sweatsuits that complement your body type. For me in particular, I do prefer a more wide leg sweatpant and a more cropped type of style sweatshirt. I just find that to be the most flattering on me because I am on the shorter side and I am curvier. I find that when I have a sweatsuit that's baggy up top and baggy at the bottom, it tends to make me look a bit bigger, but sometimes that is my vibe. So I definitely recommend finding a sweatsuit that you feel confident in, that you love on your body type, and just picking it up in all of the neutral tones like the blacks, the grays, and even you can pick up a nude tone like the one I have here currently. I definitely recommend Aritzia sweatsuits. They are superior, they are high quality, they are sweatsuits that are gonna last you for a very, very long time. And I absolutely love that their sweatsuits also come in different lengths as well. If you're a tall girly, you can pick sweatsuits for your height, and if you are a short girly, you can also find a sweatsuit or a sweatpant for your height as well. Definitely recommend a sweatsuit, okay girl? Sometimes it is just too cold outside to even try to put together a look, and guess what? You got a sweatsuit, the look is already put together for you. Chuck on a coat, chuck on some comfy sneakers, chuck on some comfy Uggs, girl, you're good to go. You have a whole look. So definitely recommend sweatsuits. I'm a sweatsuit connoisseur. I absolutely love sweatsuits, and I think you can truly never have too many sweatsuits. The next category that I want to get into with you babes is outerwear, which I feel like is the most important category when it comes to winter. Okay, when it comes to your winter wardrobes, your outerwear is where you are going to shine. We all know it's cold outside, so most of the time you can't even see what we're wearing underneath, which is why I chose a lot more simpler basic items to share with you babes, because if I'm being honest, most of the times my coat is my look. Okay, the look is the coat. Okay, so I want to share with you babes my top coats that I actually think that everyone should have in their winter wardrobe in order to have the type of winter wardrobe that is not only functional but also very stylish as well. First one up should come at no surprise, because we all know, love, die, and ride beside a leather jacket. This one is a faux leather jacket. It is very, very oversized on me. I actually want to find another leather jacket that fits me a little bit better than this one. I accidentally sized up in this jacket and it's just way too big on me, so I do want to find one that fits my body type a bit better, but it is the only black leather jacket that I currently have in my collection, so I did want to share it with you babes. I love leather jackets. This is going to be perfect for if you're going out or you just want to grunge up your look a little bit. We all know leather jackets aren't the warmest, however they do have a weight to them to the point where they can provide you some sort of warmth. I think this is solely based on the climate that you live in as to if a leather jacket is practical for you. But just remember, if you know you're wearing a lighter weight jacket like a leather jacket, you can opt for a thicker sweater, maybe layer a long sleeve underneath and then throw your leather jacket on top, because you know that the leather jacket isn't going to provide as much warmth as you would like. But I definitely think it's a good going out option. You can get a cropped version, you can get an oversized version, you can get a trench coat version. However, I do think some form of leather jacket is a necessity when it comes to your wardrobe, because it is just going to be a piece that you will forever have, forever wear, and will never go out of style. The next outerwear piece is a puffer jacket. Okay, this is the most practical out of all of the coats, and the reason I say it's the most practical is because this coat's goal solely is to keep you warm, and it just so happens to be cute as well. I used to be that girly that would have that one coat that I would chuck on when it was super cold outside and just say forget it, but now I decided to go ahead and have a puffer coat, have a coat to chuck on that I actually like. I've had this coat for I think either a year or two at this point. This is from Aritzia. Aritzia puffers are not cheap by any means, but they are worth every penny. This coat actually keeps me very, 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 very warm, and I love it so much. It has thumb holes that you can put your hands through. It is such a nice coat, you guys, and when I say I am never cold in this coat, like in fact most times I get overheated in this coat, so this is really my coat that I go for when I'm wearing more of a casual outfit, like I'm wearing a sweatsuit or maybe I'm wearing like a little two-piece set and it is cold outside and I just want to be warm. This is the coat that I chuck on, and believe it or not, this coat gets me so many compliments, you guys. So that's why I say it's important to have outerwear that you actually like, because then when you're chucking something on, it doesn't feel like you're messing up or compromising your outfit by putting a coat on top. I think it is an essential, especially if you live in a colder climate like myself. The next category of outerwear is fur coats. I love me a good fur, y'all. I've been obsessed with fur. Fur is just an immediate way to elevate any look. There's just something about a fur that just gives wealth. It just gives, she has her life together, so put together. Like, I just love me a good fur, so I could not make this video without including a fur. A lot of people think that faux furs can only be dressed up, but I actually love wearing faux furs in a very like casual, toned down way. So don't assume that a fur jacket just has to be dressed up. You can actually wear them pretty casually as well. So these two that I want to share with you babes are from Zara. I couldn't pick one, but I just was like, let me show you guys two variations. So this first one is black. It is cropped, very cute, love it so much. And then this other one is in a more cream neutral tone. It is more oversized, a little bit longer lined. I definitely recommend if you are looking into a fur coat, I personally would first opt for a black one and then work my way into the other colors. I would get a black one, then I would go into my neutral tones. I have a brown one now, and now I'm looking for one more. I really want a long line fur coat. Love the way a long line fur coat looks. Y'all know your girl is vertically challenged though, so I have to be a little careful when it comes to the long line ones, otherwise it might be dragging on the ground, but that is also an option as well. Fur is just that, girl. It just gives rich, it gives old money. It just, I just love me a faux fur, and it immediately will elevate any outfit that you are wearing. Super essential. I would say though, they are not usually the warmest coats in your collection. Typically when I am opting to wear a faux fur coat, I know that I need to really layer underneath and make sure I'm warm underneath the coat, because unfortunately these coats just don't provide a ton of warmth. All the warmth is on the outside, okay? Ain't no fur on the inside. The warmth is on the outside. So just keep that in mind, but definitely have been absolutely obsessing over faux fur coats. Next outerwear piece is the chicest of them all. It is a wool coat. I absolutely think you need a long line wool coat. This is the coat that you're gonna opt to wear in the office or anytime you have an outfit that you want to be a little bit more business wear, a little bit more elevated. So this jacket instantly will make any look that I'm wearing a bit more elevated. I definitely love wearing this jacket in the office. It is just my go-to in office jacket. It is my go-to jacket for church. I get a lot of compliments on it, and this coat is actually very, very warm. This is an Aritzia constant coat. It is very, very structured, and I think that's what gives it kind of like the sophistication that it does have. But I definitely think this is an essential, especially for my 9-to-5 girlies like me. I went for a black one first, but once I got my black one, I then got a gray one, I then got a brown one. So again, just sticking to the neutral tones. And like I said, this coat is a type of coat that will never go out of style. They will always be in style for the right occasion. And I love when people even wear these coats like outside of the realm that you typically think they're supposed to be seen in. So even me, I want to do some experimenting of pairing this coat with more casual dress down looks. Actually, I think I've done that before. Wore it with like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, and it actually looked really, really cute. It gave me very much so that UK girly type of look. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But love, love, love this coat. The quality is a match. The fit is a match. Absolutely obsessed with this. Aritzia has some great wool coats. I also love the slouch coat from Aritzia. I think it's really nice, as well as the only coat from Aritzia. The next category of items that I want to get into with you babes are shoes. Of course, we need to talk about shoes. Let's go ahead and jump into the first pair. The first pair of shoes that you absolutely need for winter is a knee-high boot. I love me these pair of knee-high boots. These are from Dolce Vita. I talked about these in my fall wardrobe essentials, and baby, they are coming right on over with me to winter because they are that good. These are not cheap by any means, but they are worth every penny. The older I've gotten, you guys, I just realized I cannot do a high heel. And I love that this heel is not high, but I also love that from the front, you can't really tell it's a kitten heel unless I turn to the side, if that makes sense. It still elongates my leg, even though the heel height isn't that high, and I really, really enjoy that. These are super comfortable, and one thing I love about the Dolce Vita brand is that they also make their items in wider calf versions. I hate when y'all tell me that y'all love a boot that I recommend, but unfortunately your calves just don't fit in them. So one thing you don't have to worry about is that when it comes to Dolce Vita boots, obsessed with them. I actually want to get another pair of their boots because I love these so freaking much. Like, I've worn these into the ground. I've worn them with shorts, I've worn them with jeans, I've worn them with skirts, I've worn them with pants. Girl, I have worn these boots so much and they still look amazing. And like I said, the comfort is there. This is just a shoe that you can easily wear if you want to dress up an outfit. If you're going out, you can wear these to work. Just the styling options are endless with these, and like I said, in the winter you just have to have you a good knee-high boot. So definitely recommend investing in a good quality pair that you actually can walk in and are actually comfortable. I can't tell y'all how many boots I've bought that look great on foot but just aren't practical. So just keep that in mind. Definitely recommend picking you up a practical pair of knee-high boots. I did decide to show you babes a pair with a heel, but if you are not a heel girly, you definitely do not have to get a pair with a heel. Just me personally, this would be my more dressier item for the winter, so I did want to opt for a heeled boot, but absolutely, absolutely obsessed with these, and I will ride, die, and live beside these boots. The next item that you absolutely need is a pair of cozy boots, and of course I had to share with you guys my Uggs. I have so many Uggs, y'all, but the ones I reach for the most are these platform chestnut Uggs, and I think the reason I reach for them the most is because of the height. Y'all know I'm vertically challenged. I'm only 5 foot, so most items on me are a bit long if I'm not picking them up in a petite length, and these just add the perfect amount of height that I need for my items to not be dragging on the ground. And sometimes you just don't feel like wearing a super dressy boot. Sometimes when I'm wearing my sweatsuits, I love throwing on a cozy chunky boot like this. We all know Uggs are gonna keep our feet warm. We all know Uggs are comfortable. I will alarm you guys that platforms, they are an art. You have to get used to them. I've seen the girlies break their ankles. Personally, to me, now that I'm used to them, that doesn't really happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. It doesn't happen as often, okay? So I will say that there is a little bit of a learning curve with the platform. You can easily hit a 1-2, but nonetheless, I still love these so much. And I just think the chestnut color is super versatile. There's also so many Ugg dupes. So if you guys are not interested in spending the amount of money that Uggs cost, I will also link some dupes down below because the dupes are crazy on these, y'all. Honestly, if I didn't already have these, I would have bought a pair of the dupes, but I've had these for a couple years now and they were worth every penny. I do typically clean them and spray them with protectant just so they kind of stay new and crispy for as long as possible. Definitely recommend a pair of cozy Uggs. Sometimes you just want a shoe you can slip on, throw on, and get out the house, girl, and this is that shoe for me. Next pair of boots that you need in your collection is a pair of chunky boots, and y'all, I never thought I would be showing these Doc Martens to y'all again. I don't know if y'all remember years ago I did a review on these Doc Martens, and when I tell y'all I was terrified to wear these because they tore my feet up that bad, but I have just been loving a chunky boot lately. I have been wearing these in so many different ways. It is not even funny. I do believe though that I should go a size up in these just because I do like to wear them with thicker socks and I find them to be a little bit more snug than I would like, but they are a really nice boot. I love wearing these under jeans and they just peek through a little bit. They can kind of give you like that Balenciaga Bottega boot look without that crazy price point. I mean, Doc Martens aren't cheap, but they are definitely cheaper than a designer chunky boot. So love that vibe. I also recently experimented with wearing them with sweatpants and they looked so freaking cute. Make sure you guys aren't following me, follow me on Instagram because I did style these boots recently. I definitely recommend a pair of Doc Martens. Just keep in mind that you will have to break them in and possibly your feet will need several weeks to recover from the break-in. Okay, I'm just letting you know here now because these destroyed my feet. But now that they are broken in, I do love them. I wear them with leggings, I wear them with sweatpants, I wear them with jeans. The styling options are endless and I do feel like Docs is that one boot that will never go out of style. And of course, there is no season that exists for me without sneakers. And every time I just try to think of a sneaker that I wear all the time, it is these Sambas. I know what you're thinking, girl, put them Sambas to rest. No ma'am, no ham, okay? They go with everything. I wear these to work. I wear these casually out with my friends. Girl, these shoes have seen a life. They have lived a life and they probably are ready to be put down, okay? And guess what? When I put them down, I'm gonna give me another pair. These shoes are just so versatile. There's just so many different ways to wear them. And although they are a pretty low cut sneaker, which typically isn't practical for the winter, I still love them and I do still wear them if I'm being honest. I just typically will wear them with something that will cover my ankles. So almost wearing them with like a pair of trousers where they barely peek through or a pair of jeans where the jeans pretty much cover them. I do not recommend wearing these in the snow at all because girl, I did that the other day and baby, the snow was in here, my feet were freezing. So just keep that in mind. Typically for me, if it is a snowier day, I will go in with my Doc Marten boots. Those are just a boot that I love to wear in the snow, but I do love me a good pair of sneakers in the winter. And like I said, these are just the most versatile sneakers that I have and truly a sneaker that I think everyone should have. They are super affordable, super comfortable. And like I said, you can style and wear them so many different ways. I have so many sneakers in my collection, y'all. It is so hard to choose just one. But when I think about a sneaker that's versatile, like when I think about a sneaker that if I could only have one sneaker to style 30 different looks, I'm going with these, okay? So love these sneakers and I am going to recommend them every season, every time. The next category that we're gonna get into is accessories. Of course, your girl cannot do a video without accessories because sometimes accessories are what make the looks. And honestly, there are some practical accessories that you absolutely need for winter. The first accessory up is a oversized scarf. I love me a good scarf, y'all. I just love a scarf because it just adds some layering to your look. And I have this one from Uniqlo, super affordable, and I love that it's in this beautiful like cream off-white color. On camera it's coming up a little bit whiter than what it is, but it is a beautiful cream color. I definitely recommend picking up a more neutral color like a black, a gray, a cream like this. Just love these, especially over my more tailored wool coat. I just think it looks so sophisticated, so elevated. I even have been loving how the girlies are taking the scarves and like wrapping it around their head, and that's like a look in itself. I don't know how to do that and I'm not finna mess up my little bun I got going on, but you can definitely do that as well. And of course, we know scarves are not only a fashion statement, but they are practical practical for keeping us warm and keeping us covered. So definitely recommend a scarf for the winter. You can pick one that suits your particular style, whether that be a designer one, a plaid one, whichever your preference is. I just personally would recommend picking up one that is a bit more plain. You're definitely gonna get more wear out of it. I have a plaid one that's multicolored and I rarely wear it because it don't go with a lot of stuff. This one gets way more wear because it can pair, mix, and match with pretty much any outfit. The next item is earmuffs, and this is a replacement for me for a hat. I personally do not like hats, y'all. I'm someone who typically is wearing a bun 24/7, so a hat over a bun just does not make sense. So definitely want to keep my ears warm, so I love me a good pair of earmuffs. I think earmuffs are so cute, so stylish. These ones are actually from UGG. I got these from Nordstrom Rack, super cute. Love the little fuzziness and the little brownness, and they go perfectly with my UGGs. So obsessed with these earmuffs, and I think these are a good option, like I said, for the girlies who don't like hats, which is me personally. I do not look good in hats. I don't know what it is. I've tried beanies. I've tried the cute beanies. I've tried the ugly beanies. None of them look right on me, especially when you have a bun. There's just no beanie that's gonna sit right on a bun, in my personal opinion. So I prefer to opt for earmuffs. They're just very girly, very cutesy, very fun. Obsessed with these earmuffs. The next item is tights. I absolutely used to hate tights, y'all. And if I'm being honest, I still do. Even touching these just give me the like, if you know, you know. If you're a tights girly and you hate tights, then you already know. I just hate the feeling of tights. But these tights I had to share with you, babes, because I've worn them quite a bit. They are from the brand Sheertex, and what I love about these tights is that they have like a seam that runs down the back, which is so sexy, so chic. I am obsessed with these tights. I also love that these tights, you cannot rip them, y'all. I'm rough with tights. I have snagged my nails, snagged my rings, and these still have not ripped. They are a little bit pricier than the typical tights that you can find at like CVS, Walmart, and things like that. But they are worth it because, like I said, I've had these for several years. No tears, no runs, no nothing like that. Me personally, I do prefer a more sheer tight. I don't like an opaque tight. For me personally, an opaque tight just gives me my Catholic schoolgirl days, and I have no interest in going back to that. So personally for me, I do love a more sheer tights. I love these so much, I would actually pick them up in like another color, like just for a funky, fun type of look. But of course, if you are trying to be practical, I definitely recommend going with a black. I've gotten a ton of wear out of these black ones, or you can opt for a more skin tone tight if you pretty much want to look like you're not wearing tights, but you just want something to cover your legs. Definitely recommend Sheertex. They're an amazing brand. I hate tights, y'all. Just touching these is just like, ugh. I just hate it. But tights, definitely you need them for winter. The next accessory that I fall in love with is leather gloves, y'all. I used to hate wearing gloves, but I've recently found a love for leather gloves. I just think they look so chic, so elevated. Again, giving you that rich girl, have my life together. These are actually from the Coach outlet, and I will say I did have these on the other day, and it was so cold outside that my hands were still freezing through these. They were only like 40 bucks, so I can't even be mad about it. But I do want to try to pick up another pair that aren't from the Coach outlet, that are from the Coach store, and kind of see if I feel like those are a bit warmer. One thing I love about these gloves, I do not have to take them off if I want to text. You guys clearly can tell that I'm a content creator, and baby, I be on my phone. So the last thing I want to do is take off my gloves to be on my phone. But these are the gloves. They're just so cute. And I know right now I probably look like I'm about to go rob a bank or set it off or something, but love these gloves, especially under a faux fur or peeking under your coat. It just looks so sophisticated, and I'm obsessed with leather gloves. I actually want to pick them up in brown as well, so that when I'm wearing a brown jacket, it can kind of just flow seamlessly. But I felt like black was like the most practical. I used to hate gloves. I thought they looked stupid, but these are a fashion statement, but also practical at the same time. Definitely recommend when it comes down to your winter accessories and things that are actually practical and going to keep you warm, that you really take the time to pick out items that you actually like and not just pick out items just because. I think for me personally, I didn't wear my gloves or my scarves or a lot of things that were actually meant to keep me warm because I didn't really like them. I just picked them out for the fact of warmth. So I think when you're going into it and you're trying to build a winter wardrobe or a capsule wardrobe, you should think about warmth, of course, but also consider, am I gonna like this? Am I gonna wanna reach for this? Is this gonna add to my outfit, or is this gonna hurt my outfit? I think that is truly key in building your winter wardrobe essentials. If you babes enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos like this on my channel, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also leave me a comment down below and let me know what your winter wardrobe essentials are, or let me know if there was something that was missing from my winter wardrobe essentials that is in your winter wardrobe essentials. I love you babes so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.